Hello, welcome to my channel. Today is Saturday, March the 22nd, 8:23 p.m. evening. My topic is the day before I do anything, I must give praises to the Most High. And as my Lakota brothers say, Mini Matone, waters of life. And to my Pueblo Indians and Pueblo village in New Mexico, um, praise to them too. And my topic today is going to be once again, people claim to be something they not. It's like I don't got nothing against nobody. Like it's a guy on YouTube, and they keep saying they Taino Indians, which they're not. That's not even the correct name. It's Taino, and it was an all man tribe and stuff like that. If you got any kind of Indian, you are Puerto Rican. If you got any kind of Indian that is not Taino, it's probably some native from South America or Guatemala or some place like that that came through there hundreds and hundreds of years ago. You probably got some native blood in you, but I don't think it's that. And another thing I want to talk about is once again Christian Rock. Um, I like Christian Rock, but I'm not perfect. Nobody perfect. All these people making judgments on her like they God Almighty. Y'all not righteous. Nobody's righteous on this earth. I could say that, and I see people on the channel be saying they righteous and they be cussing up a storm. A real true Christian don't cuss and stuff like that. That's why I know these people is fake. I say I cuss because I'm not righteous. Nobody's righteous. Y'all all making judgment on this girl like y'all ain't got no sin on y'all. Like I said before, some of y'all got cemeteries, some of y'all got mausoleums, some of y'all got coliseums in y'all back in y'all closet. So nobody ain't no better than nobody else. And I don't like when people do that. They always judge. Y'all don't like this girl, but y'all making money off her. You know why? Because when y'all do content, and a lot of y'all is bought and paid fakers too on YouTube. Y'all getting paid to say stuff, or y'all making money off her. 'Cause if she wasn't popping, nobody would even be talking about this girl. She'd be an ordinary girl. But since she got like some fame and stuff, y'all love to say something about her and be calling the baby Down syndrome. Like y'all don't even know. Y'all not no got no degrees in there. Y'all act like y'all diagnosing baby. Y'all ain't got no medical degree. Y'all just guessing and assuming and stirring up shit. That's why I don't like you. A lot of y'all bloggers, and it's not right. Nobody can judge nobody. Only person supposed to judge somebody is the man up above. But y'all don't point yourself God, and this talk, and it's bad. Your own her own people is dogging her out. That's mostly be talking about her, and it's sad. Now, my other thing I want to get to is immigrants. Like when they be saying the blood of Jesus, some of these fake churches. So I said, well, Native American Indians, their blood was shed all over the United States before they even came to the United States. And how you gonna make somebody um a citizen when your ancestors wasn't citizens to begin with? When white people came here, I'm not saying all white, but I'm talking about the ones in charge of this country. When white people came here, they just took the country. And how you gonna make somebody now? Our government is not real either. And so like that paperwork is all illegal. Any indigenous person know that. Even a bad Indian would know that. All this stuff would come from Europe and stuff like that and stuff. Then you have people have white mentality. I see people be in relationships and the girl keep right on taking the person back, and it's so toxic. And I see things on television. You stay in a relationship with a man that's toxic, he'll end up killing you. Or you gonna get hurt. Either you gonna hurt him or hurt him. I don't saw too many of these shows to see it don't never come out right, and that's why some people call women like that dumb. and I don't call nobody dumb. I'm not judging nobody, but I see a lot of stuff on television. That's why I don't look at it. One thing I commend Jews about, they don't watch certain programs because TV ain't nothing but a big wicked box that runs the world and stuff like that. So I don't watch a lot of TV and stuff like that. I watch sports and stuff like that because that's what I like to do. And without like when I was telling the girl today, it's more indigenous people locked up than anybody else because they won't tell you about that. You can go around online, look up upstate New York, all those Indians they got locked up, and half of them, some people are in jail is not only supposed to be there is innocent. So that's why I said before, a camera is so a weapon. I don't care what those fake journalists say on on their little channels, but they all in to make money. And after they get their little content, that what they doing is not journalism working. And to me, it's just harassment and being a dumbass. You don't see no journalists or go in and post on this stand there to get a reaction. Y'all do that because that's how y'all make y'all money. And y'all don't care about other people's feelings or nothing. Y'all like y'all the only one got rights, but everybody got rights. And I tell you another thing, the Fourth Amendment, all them amendments, that wasn't meant for people of color anyway. So y'all getting confused. That really was meant for white people, but since there's so many people of color in the country, so they make it look like it's for you. Sometimes it works for you and sometimes it don't. All this stuff is bullshit. Like I told a girl, I don't celebrate birthdays, Christmas, all that stuff, Easter, all that stuff is made up. And like I said, birthdays came from a song, Good Morning to You, Good Morning to You. That was written by two school teachers back in 1893, but then they changed it to Happy Birthday to You, Happy Birthday to You. Don't it sound similar? And it's also a chant. You can research this stuff yourself. When you used to be singing Happy Birthday, it's a wicked chant. It make you. It's witchcraft and a spell. When you be saying that over and over, Happy Birthday, it's a chant. That means it make you age 3 years. When your birthday comes, say when you turn 29, and it'll make you pass 3 years. When you 29, the day of my birthday on 29, it's really saying 29. It's really saying I'm 32. You don't age 3 years. So you don't believe me? Look this stuff up. Another thing, I got a problem with immigrants. I don't hate them, but why y'all don't help people on Skid Row? Them people down there, Native Americans, black people, white people, but they don't care. All y'all care about is these immigrants, and that's why people don't like Trump because he getting rid of that stuff. These people come here, and a guy is a white YouTuber. Um, they had put up all these Latinos and Mexicans and all these people from South America in hotels, and he asked them how much they pay for you. They said $1,000 a night. They must have had suites. You won't even put people up here, but y'all put illegals up. So actually, everybody in this country is illegal. Because how a white man gonna make you a citizen? Think about it. How a white man gonna make you a citizen when he wasn't a citizen to begin with? They sold Florida for $5 million. How you gonna sell Florida for $5 million? Y'all were the original owners. I mean, even Indians didn't own the land. They was the caretakers of the land. Our people was the caretakers of the land. They took care of the land like a man would take care of a cemetery, cut the grass and all that stuff. But when other people came here, they polluted, they brought germs, bacteria, all this stuff in this country, the diseases, and y'all got a nerve to tell people you can't stay in the country. Well, y'all shouldn't be here either because y'all ancestors are causing a lot of y'all to reap the benefits today. You because of the back of people that y'all murdered, your ancestors murdered. And I see some black people, they have that white mentality in them that was done to them. That's why they treat their women so bad, and they pimp their women. That's a form of slavery. Guys get with girls, they beat the girl up. That's a form of slavery. You know what? I had a cousin, her boyfriend didn't allow her to go outside. That's why when people was talking today when everybody was giving testament at the city hall when I spoke, they were looking at me like they didn't hear it. and a black guy was staring at me. I don't know why he's staring. I'm not your enemy. Um, I'm not nobody's enemy, but he made it like that. He was giving me a look like he was trying to intimidate me. See, that's a problem with those type of people. He thought I was scared because he was black. That don't mean nothing to me. I'm not scared of you. So just like some people try to intimidate you with their authenticity, it don't bother me. I ain't scared of nobody. Only person I'm scared is the man upstairs. That's who I'm scared of. And some people not scared of him. So that's why y'all go to the other place. I want to go to a good place and stuff like that. That's why when I find out things from my mother, that's why people tell me I when I told this girl I'm gonna be 67, she said you like a 40-year-old man because I don't celebrate this stuff. Israelites, one thing about Muslims, they don't celebrate no holiday because they know what they mean. And people that celebrate things, Christmas, oh, going Christmas. Another thing, there was a man in Europe, and they make it look like he's to come down the chimney. He used to, yeah, he did had something to do with the chimney. He used to throw children in the furnace and burn them up. He didn't like children. This man really exists and stuff like that. Like I said before, things people don't know, and right is right. Immigrants come here and they help them right away. But you could be in this country before immigrants even came here. I didn't even see that many immigrants in this country when I was a little boy in the 60s. I didn't start seeing their asses show up to like the 70s and 80s and 90s. That's when their little asses be coming here. And they don't want to help nobody, but they get help here. There's like a lot of them Latinos. I'm not saying all of them like that, the foreign ones that come from other country. I saw someone tell them they was asking the black Americans to help them, I guess, stay in the country. But the black lady said, "Oh, now they want our help." But before they was marking us and making fun of us. Now they want our help. And so, yeah, man. But I guarantee, if you went to any of their countries that's in good shape, they won't give you no hospitality. I guarantee they wouldn't put us up and spend thousands of dollars on you in a hotel. But they can come here and get service. Really, they get and I told her, girl, you think that's right? When that big land rush in California in the 1800s, what they did, the first immigrant get to the other side, you have thousands of Indian acres. It was a big rush. Whoever got to the other side, and a girl asked me before why so many Indians was killed back then to make room for immigrants and for their people. They try to take most of all the tribes in New York got taken out. Some is still around, but I'm talking about like Tuckahoe Indians, um, Canarsie Indians, Lenape Indians. They still around, but they not where they at no more. I think they're in California. They used to be around that little island where that evil ass Statue of Liberty standing. And they had Manhasset Indians. Manhattan is the only borough in New York City that's not named after the Dutch. All the boroughs is Dutch. Even Brooklyn, you go to Coney Island in Dutch is Conan. And the Statue of Liberty is a sacrifice statue. She's a part of Illuminati. She's a sacrifice statue. If you don't believe me, you can look her up and Google her. The torch that she carried, that's Satan, because Satan used to be the light bearer. And that's why, like when my friend from Cuba saw the statue, he said Diablo. You know, in Spanish, that means devil. He was calling her right. You can look her up. She's not nice. And Miss Columbia is part of her too. Like on NBC, you see the statue. She's the same person. And you look up the Statue of Liberty, we have seen her face on carved in stones 5,000 years ago in Egypt. So she came from back there. She's a sacrifice statue. Even though Masons put that statue there, but it really supposed to be a black lady standing in the water with shackles on. But I guess the black Americans had a sword, they got mad, so the French gave them that manly looking statue. I don't know if she's a man or a woman and stuff like that. But I know she's not nice. Immigrant, when they come in, they think that they come to something great and stuff like that. But that statue is very wicked. And That's why I told my son, um, when you speak, be careful how you your words, like, cause once you open your mouth and you be saying, "I want to f this person up" or do something bad, then the demon can hear you because he can't read your mind. Only the Creator can do that. He can know all our thoughts. He give us our thoughts and brain. He give us our own will. But some people to choose to take the evil way out instead of taking the good way out. They got prison in heaven. It's like they do down here. They got 10 levels of heaven to get to, and I think the second or third one they lock up angels in prison. That's like they do people criminals down here. They have their court system and justice too. But I know it is a place on earth. Uh, you can hear the demons howling and stuff. When you go to certain parts of the desert, you can hear them in the wind. They waiting for the Creator to send the angel. He has a key to unlock that gate so they can wreak havoc on earth. They just wait for the signal. And I know people don't believe that, but it's true. All this stuff I'm talking about, ice, um, um, I try to get jobs in New York. When I lived there, I'm sorry to say this, Latinos didn't want to hire me, and they wasn't even, some of them couldn't even speak English good. And the ladies, they're not gonna hire you. I tried to get a job at the airport, LaGuardia Airport. When you have a lot of people running something, they're not gonna look out for you. They're gonna look out for their own people. Because I experienced that right here. Me and my wife had signed up for a turkey. I don't celebrate Thanksgiving. I just like to eat the food. And we went to the church. I had signed up for the turkey weeks ago, and the lady that was in charge of the church was Jamaican. Uh, she was making sure all the Africans and Jamaicans got a turkey, and she wouldn't give me and my wife. They was giving them to the Jamaicans and the Africans because you know why? A lot of Jamaicans are descended from Africans. That's their people too. They just took y'all to them islands. Y'all wasn't on them islands first. It was native indigenous people in there. And like this guy on YouTube, I tell him to his face. I call people out now because I'm learning. When my mother was alive, I'm learning my mother's language. My mother spoke fluent Shoshone, fluent, and she spoke Korean fluent, and she spoke a little Japanese. She had a Japanese friend in New Jersey named Miss Karate. That was her name. So I don't mean to bust nobody chops, but people don't like to hear the truth. They rather hear a lie than the truth. But I'm just telling people how it really is. When you speak the truth, it hurts, and some people don't want to listen to it. They like listening to a lie the more than they do the truth. It's like the guy who was at Mark Twain house when the white people came in and did what they did. He come to my, they thought they was right. I went down the stage and checked them, man. My wife, they know they were doing wrong. They came here with the intention of taking the land, and they did. They didn't want to share. Just like Geronimo said, why the white, uh, why is there no room for the Apache? Why the white eyes want all land? Because I say, you know why? Excuse my expression. He's a greedy motherfucker. And you have people of color the same way they did. They followed their father. That's why these YouTubers saying our forefathers. Which one you talking about? White forefathers or Puerto Rican forefathers? I don't know what you're talking about. And I tell people to stop calling them Spanish. Y'all are not from Spain. You're Spanish speaking. You're not from Spain unless you was born it. Then you can say I'm Spanish. That's why I be looking at them like that. You don't even speak the proper Spanish. I'm not trying to diss nobody, and it's very rude when they be around you. I could tell when somebody talking about me, even if they speak in Spanish, because the way they look, you could tell when a person not saying something nice about you. So I'm kind of glad that Trump is sending ICE to these people because it's not right for them to come here and get royal treatment like they the Queen of England, and they don't even look out for the people in this country. You come to Connecticut. You'll see a lot of homeless people freeze to death. They don't even make the news. They just take them and probably put them in an unmarked grave or something. You don't even know what's going on when they find these people. A man was homeless. Him and his wife was sleeping in a tent. And I saw him about 3 years ago. He said his wife froze to death, but they took the baby from her. The baby lived. because she was out in the cold. See, the Indians when that lived in teepees, they didn't freeze because they had fire inside their teepee burning. It was probably warm in there like a fireplace in a private house, and the smoke went up. The opening was up there and stuff like that. So that's all I got to say. But I'm very angry with what I see go on, and how black people, like y'all like to be called black, but y'all ain't black either. The word black mean the absence of color, and it also means pale. They try to tell you you're not here. And I don't care what nobody said. My mother told me the same thing. A pool game, like playing pool, that's a racist game too. My mother said, even though it's fun, just think about it. What ball be left on the table? The so-called white man, he done knocked in every other color. So that, because he's the dominant race and stuff like that. And immigrants can come here. They was getting their permits for motor vehicle without even being documented. How they pull that off? Us, we gotta have birth certificate, a mailing address. You gotta have this, that. That's to take a written test. If we didn't have shit, that's why I'm so angry. But that's it for now. This topic is gonna be called illegal immigrants. All of them, even the white man, is illegal. I mean, that's how I see it. Because look, when they seize a country, when you go in somebody's country and fight them, they come in and conquer you. That's like you go in anybody's country and fight them, they gonna fight you back. Because they coming with their own religion, their own law, their own amendments, all that bull crap and stuff like that. When they conquered, what they do? They plant their flag. That's what they do when they conquered indigenous people land here. They planted the flag because they don't conquer your land. That's why I'm not patriotic to the flag. I respect people that fought in the army or any branch of military, but I'm not patriotic. I know what the flag did to the Native American Indians in the 1800s and the 16, 1700s too, 14, 1300s too. So that's all I got to say. And my topic gonna be illegal immigrants, or I could say illegal extraterrestrials, ET. That's what they call him, because he's here illegal too, the alien. So that's all I got to say for now. So take care and watch this video. If you like the video, comment, share, and subscribe and like. So in my mother's native language, Danada Wado, that means take care and have a blessed evening. And people should just be proud of what you stop taking people's culture and try to say it's yours. Thank you.